Now, I went to the New Plymouth Girls High School, which is, of course, a public school. But when I went to Dunedin, and when I got to know the class members, and in that first year, there would have been about 60 of us. And to my knowledge, and this includes the boys and the girls, but to my knowledge, there were only about 3 or 4 of us who had not been to a private school. And to me, this showed the sort of course that people thought physiotherapy was. It was an elitist course. There is absolutely no doubt about that when I think of the people there. Now, I have made some great friends during physio, no doubt about that. But when we laughed about this, and my friends did go to private schools, but we laughed about it and wondered why it was that so few of us had actually been to public schools. Don't really know. Is it any different today? I don't know whether it is or not. But we could never understand, once we actually got into physiotherapy, we could never understand what was so elitist about it. Because honestly, the work is hard. Well, it was hard. It often wasn't the sort of thing that you'd want your daughter to do, really. In fact, 2 of my daughters decided they would do physio, and I really persuaded them not to do it. I just found that it is an extremely physically hard course to do. And yet, those of us who did it, we found that we really enjoyed the work. I guess the main thing is that it gives one great satisfaction to see people mobilised, people able to do things that they couldn't do before because of the things that we've been able to teach them to do. But yes, and later in the second year, when we weeded out the ones who weren't coming back into our year, there were 40 of us left, and it was still sort of the same. There were about 3 of us who'd been to public schools. The rest were all private school people. And while I have nothing against private schools at all, I mean, all of my children have been to private schools, it made me wonder, why don't the public schools push the course, or what? Got no idea at all.